I guess I should get started. Let me turn that down. Okay. Man, I really need to add a noise gate at some point. There we go. Ah! I forgot. I forgore to no. The color picker. Okay. There we go. Okay. Ugh. I'm done. I also forgot to fix that. Oops. Is this scuff so far? I'm dumb. An idiot, if you will. Not the smartest person. Okay. I think I fixed it now. I don't know why that's there. I guess my mic was doubling for a second. Oops. Okay, there we go. I don't know what to do exactly right now. I know what usually people do for these things. I don't know exactly. Hi. I'm 2D now. I've joined everyone who has been 2D. I think I'll miss my 3D form. But being 2D's not so bad. But hi. I'm Saturn. It's nice to meet you guys if you're new. And welcome back anyone. And everyone. It's nice to see you guys again. I really missed everyone. I missed streaming a whole lot. It's, I guess you could say it was just, it's one of my favorite things. It's something I really missed. And I'm happy to be back. I worked really hard on this model. Hey Kelmaran, it's been a while. It's been going. I just started the stream not too long ago. I don't have my phone set up for tracking yet, so this is all just computer tracking. And I guess I should do a small presentation. I don't know though. I don't want to do a normal presentation. So I've got my tablet out and I'm just gonna write. Because I can. And we're just gonna do a little bit of writing. Stuffs, I guess. Yeah, PowerPoint skills demonstration. I don't know why I keep spawning here. I've tried to fix this so many times and I just keep spawning right exactly here. My audio's doubled. There we go. I fixed it. Is it still doubling? I'm so small. But yes, hello and welcome to my PowerPoint presentation. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. And my eye is fucking up. Hello and welcome to my PowerPoint presentation. All you see here right now, black screen, of course. It's because I don't have my screen pulled up. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Did I accidentally delete it? No! I accidentally deleted the screen. Hold on. Display. Yeah, I accidentally deleted it. Wow. How did I do that? And then I accidentally do that. Truly a master presentation. Oh yes, definitely. Definitely, truly master presentation. Let me fix this. There it is. Okay. As you can see, I have Clip Studio open here. Let me make it bigger. Big brain. Yes, I am very big brain. Only the biggest of brains. Definitely did not mess up the first time. You saw nothing. You saw none of that. Nothing happened. But, as you can see, with this. So we're gonna do the standard information stuff. So name. Ignore my handwriting. So my name is Saturn. That is my name. I don't have a last name. My last name is secret. Age. That's a secret. It's not allowed. You can't know that. Shh. You cannot know my age. That is not no. Height. I am very small. I am 5'6", average height. Not very tall, not very small. But still pretty small compared to a lot of people. What else do people type here? Blood type, I don't even know that. I don't know my own blood type, which is really bad, I guess, in the long run. I should probably know that, or at least have it written down somewhere. Blood type red, yes. My blood type is red. My blood type is red. And let's see, what else? Favorite color? Minty green. My favorite color is minty green. It is the best color. Yes, purple's a good color too. But my favorite color is minty green. And then, favorite food? I like pistachios. I can't spell. I like pistachios. I really like pistachios. They're so good, but they're so expensive nowadays that I can't really get them too often. So I don't buy them that often. Okay. Next part of the presentation. Let me change pen color. Okay, next part of the presentation. Likes. I misspelled likes. I like Jurassic Park. It is my absolute favorite movie. The absolute best movie I've ever seen. It's so good. It has so many film things, and I've actually written papers on it for my college courses before. I'm not lying about that. I have proof. But it is my absolute favorite movie. I like my dog. She's rude, and she is very demanding. I misspelled dog. But she is my dog, and she is, well, I can't really see myself without my dog. I like Yuru Camp. It is one of my absolute favorite anime. It is one that I will rewatch, and I do have all of the manga for. And I have more than a few figures for this one. It's honestly one of my favorites. I love it a lot. It makes me very happy. I like Kirby. I love Kirby. He's so cute and squishy. I do have a favorite dinosaur. I do. So my favorite dinosaur, I always forget the name. It is one of the water it's not a plesiosaur. I actually used to want to be not an archaeologist. I used to want to study dinosaurs. Okay. And it's been a long while since I've actually thought of it. My favorite dinosaur is the one you see it in like The Land Before Time. I'm looking up right now. I don't need the names. It was the one that the ducky one was. What is it? Oh, here we go. Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus. That is my favorite dinosaur. That is my absolute favorite dinosaur. They're so cool looking. Hold on, let me grab a picture. Look at this. Who wouldn't want this dinosaur? Look at how cool they are. They're my absolute favorite, and they're so cool looking. Yeah. That is my absolute favorite dinosaur, is this one. This one right here. It's the absolute best dinosaur. Hold on. Let me write that down. Best dino. My absolute favorite. I love Kirby though. Kirby is one of my favorite games. It's one of the first games I ever started playing, and honestly, it will always hold a special place in my heart. I also love Heaven Officials. I can't spell right now. We're gonna ignore the fact that I can't spell right now. I really can't spell right now. That is one that I'm currently working on getting the whole book set for, and then I have seen all of the actual I have seen the anime for it, at least the Netflix version. It is honestly, it's one of, I really love this show. It's so good. It makes me pretty happy. And the books are so good. I'm so happy I can get physical copies now, and I don't have to, we're not gonna talk about me pirating, but I don't have to pirate the books anymore, because I can just buy physical copies as they release, which is what I've been doing. But these books make me really happy. And it's one of my favorite books. And it's one I do enjoy reading. Black Flag and Pirates? Or Pirate symbol? I don't understand. I don't understand at all what that means. Arc. Yes. I also love Lego Star Wars. Lego Star Wars was honestly one of my most anticipated games. I had the old one on the Game Boy, the one that had like some of the absolute shittiest graphics you could ever think of. And I played the hell out of it. I 100% that with my little elementary school brain. And it was one of my favorite things. And I still love playing Lego Star Wars. It's one of my favorites. I also like Monster Hunter. This is a game that I don't play as often as I used to, and it's just because I don't have the time. This game takes up so much time. But when I do play it, I love just sitting there for hours on end and just playing it. So, this game is one that I have only been introduced to recently. I was introduced to World, I want to say a couple years ago by a friend, and it just quickly grew to one of my favorites, and it is one that I do like playing a lot. Okay, we're gonna combine all this into one layer. We're gonna get rid of that. I completely didn't think of something. I'm checking something. Okay, I can. I completely forgot. I made a mistake, and we're not gonna think about it. I forgot that I wanted to actually take the, there we go. I wanted to take this, and I wanted to have it all, like, separated onto the page. So you're gonna see double stuff for a second, but that's just because I'm kind of moving around and moving stuff around. Yes, this is extremely scuffed. Yeah, it is just a happy little accident. We're just gonna do that really quick. Okay. That looks better. Okay. Yes. And now all we're gonna do is we're gonna hide both of these and do the next one. Yeah! It's a postcard now. And so, the next one is gonna be dislikes. I've told this to many people, and almost all of them had said that I hate happiness because of it. The plan was to show off my dino stamp collection. I actually don't have any stamps at all. I don't have much dinosaur related stuff. I don't have any dinosaur related stuff in my room actually, other than maybe a couple of fossils. So, I don't like mac and cheese. I don't like mac and cheese at all. I don't know if it's a texture thing. I don't know if it's a taste thing. I absolutely don't like mac and cheese. Yes, it is blasphemy. I also don't like cinnamon. I don't like the cinnamon, like, the spice. I don't like cinnamon the spice. Cinnamon the spice, when you can really taste it and stuff, it gets really spicy. And then cinnamon flavored things are worse because for some reason, the people here decide that doing cinnamon as like a flavor means just make it burn your mouth. That is not fun. Burning your mouth when trying to enjoy a piece of candy is not fun. It makes me kind of sad. And it's just, it does not taste good at all. There really aren't that many things that I don't like. I'm really trying to think about this. Yes. I don't like Rocco. From that one bit in Sesame Street, it pisses me off. I don't know why, it just does. No though. Yes, stuff that's like cinnamon rolls, like things that are light on cinnamon, like cinnamon rolls, and treats that have it in there, like apple pie and things like that, where you really can't taste it and it's kind of light. Those are fine. Those are perfectly fine. Rocco's Modern Life. No, fuck Rocco. I hate him. I hate him so much. I really don't like Rocco. he's a rock. He's just a rock. He's a rock. He doesn't need any of this. Okay then. But what else was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought completely. Yeah, this is the no Rocco zone. I don't like Rocco at all. I'm really trying to think here on what else I don't like. Yes. This is also gonna be blasphemous. I don't like Valorant. I will try it I will not try it. Or no, I have tried it. It made me very angry. I will not play Valorant. I will watch Valorant. I don't mind watching, but I don't like playing Valorant. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase this. Playing Valorant. I will not play Valorant. It is the only game I will refuse absolutely to play. I don't like that game. At all. I guess there isn't really much else to cover. I don't know what else really, like, makes me angry or things like that. All of my things keep going weird. Why do these keep moving? I'm looking behind my my tabs that I have open right now, and for some reason all of my things keep moving. Stop moving. There we go. All of my little, like, not really tabs, but all of my little things keep moving. And I don't know what happened to this. I don't mind competitive games. I do like competitive games. I just don't like Valorant in particular. It's not very fun for me. And it's... I haven't had a best time playing it. So it just kind of makes me a little bit mad. And so I just prefer to stay away from it because I don't like being angry. I don't think anyone really likes being angry. And so I just don't play it. I just stay away from it. Yeah. And then another thing is, water I can't see the bottom of. I don't really like that. I don't like not being able to see the bottom of a pool of water that I am in. It is just, it's kind of terrifying when you think about it. I don't know how everything got so slanted. I'm not really writing at an angle. I think that covers all of the dislikes, though. There isn't very many things that I dislike. I guess let's move this around. This stream might be a little short. Not too short, though. But just a little short. Just because I don't want to overdo it for a first time back. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay. We're making a nice little thingy. Import image. I've lost it. There it is. Ignore that. Why is it? I don't know why I do that, but okay. I forgot to mask some stuff, so I guess it's being weird. Or in the PNG. It is fine though. We're just slowly making it smaller. There is an easier way to do this. I just don't feel like doing it the easy way. Okay. And now we move everything. And then we're gonna take this. Yes. Yes. Perfect. And that leaves space for one more thing. That leaves just enough space for one more thing. Hi! Thank you for the follow, Strikero. Welcome. Welcome. I'm just kind of chilling, doing introductory stuffs. And we're just kind of having a good time. We'll put this here. So I don't like water I can't see the bottom of. There we go. And that leaves enough space for one more thing. I didn't even put what type of VTuber I am. I'm kind of dumb. We'll write it right here. There we go. Wow! Okay. Thank you for the wow. I don't know why it didn't go off as it should have. Let me fix. Not fix. Let me try and replay that for you. Sometimes my stuff kind of gets a little messed up, and it happens mostly when mostly when I'm adjusting stuff. Wow! Hold on. Wow! There we go, that's what happened. I had to go through and like reset my password today, which is why this stream started like a bit late. It started an hour later than I wanted it to originally. And that's mostly because I had to go through and like redo a whole bunch of stuff and reset up some stuff. Just because, well, I had to reset my password earlier because I forgot it and I was trying to set something up. Or finish setting something up. I'm gonna put, there you go. MC Bunny. But, I don't know what to put in this very last box here. I could list out some more books and stuff, but I feel like that'd be kind of boring. Or some anime. I've been really into watching, like, Spy X Family recently. That's definitely been one that I've been watching recently. And it's one that I really like so far. I think I'm gonna just get into the next part though. So I'm gonna go ahead and, well, first of all, this is my whole model. I realized I never actually showed you my whole model. This is the whole model. It does wiggle a little bit more than I wanted to. That's mostly my fault. But this is the whole model. I've got little shoes. I've got my overalls now. And I can take off my jacket, but I don't really like to. It looks... I don't like taking off my jacket that much. But yeah. This is my model right now. And so, I think I'm gonna get on to the other part of what I wanted to do today, which I had a couple of videos I wanted to watch with you guys. And just have some chill, like, video watching time. Just have some nice chill video watching time. I don't know why I made this redeem so expensive. I should really fix that. I do have a redeem that does take off my jacket. It is a secret for which one it is. So the only way to find out is you're gonna have to actually find out yourself. I am lowering the price of it though, because I realized I made it very high priced. There we go. I think that should have fixed it. And that should fix everything. And I guess let's just get on to the next part. So we're gonna save this actually. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this little postcard of, let me sit back down. I'm gonna keep this little postcard that we've written together of the likes and the dislikes. And I'm gonna hold on to it. So let me go ahead and save this really fast and get the video loading. There we go. Okay. Okay. All done. We're gonna ignore the black screen for a second. You see nothing. It is not there. Hide that. And do that. I might have to adjust the size a second. But it's okay. We're gonna get into this. I know this stream is very scuffed. I'm a very scuffed person. I'm an extremely scuffed. Or I'm very, yeah, just extremely scuffed with things like this. And it's not that I'm completely disorganized. It's just that, yeah, I don't know. It's just scuffed. we go. We actually do that. Okay, there we go. Okay, the first video. Let me turn off the music actually as well. I always forget to turn stuff like that off. What did I do? I clicked something. Get rid of that. Don't add it to my watch later. Okay, the first video. I've actually never seen this. This was a video that was given to me. This video was given to me. How it's made.
This company makes chocolate in various forms, and then sells it to companies which
Ooh.
manufacture it for retail sale. It also supplies chocolate components such as cocoa powder and cocoa butter. First, an innocent cocoa bean bag is made out as an example to the employees who don't meet their daily quota. Its succulent beans spill into a collection tray.
Oh no!
A conveyor belt moves them to a cleaning system, which is a cage filled with starving refugees who lick the beans clean of any dirt and debris. Next stop is a
Gotta lick the
micronizer,
beans.
which heats the cocoa beans and spins them at a constant rotation, separating them from their families.
Whoa.
Then they enter a shell-removing machine called a winnower. Inside, the beans are read various bedtime stories, which trick them into thinking it's nighttime,
Oh, no.
causing them to remove their shells. Then, a vacuum is applied to the beans, resulting in the two most popular forms of chocolate: hard chocolate and not so hard chocolate.
What? What is this
Here
video?
you can see the employees' dedication to work through their bathroom breaks. This
Wait. What is that? What's in this jar? What is this? What is this?
their bathroom breaks. This solution is later added to the final product for flavor.
What is that?
An employee then activates a grinding machine, wherein the constant heat and pressure create a chocolate soup mixture,
bread video.
referred to in the industry
Oh,
as
no.
chocolate soup mixture.
I don't usually watch these kinds of videos.
The factory extracts
Bruh.
some of the cocoa butter from the mixture and immediately pours it in the sewer
What?
in a bid of environmental
Okay,
conservation.
wait. If you're writing for a news article and you look up something as source material, why wouldn't you watch the whole video to check and make sure that it's not a joke account? Why would you just like sit there? Why? How did they get away with that in the news? How? How does that happen? That should not happen.
By this time, the beast has been awoken and must be fought back by employees with various instruments.
Oh, no.
Doing this allows the
been
chocolate to pass
awoken.
through mixers and refiners to give it a softer texture, and also prevents the beast from ushering in 1,000 years of darkness.
Oh no. Ah.
Now, the chocolate is in a very delicate state, to which even the smallest disturbance can ruin the batch.
Whoa.
The employees are very careful to— What are you doing, Peter?
Oh no, not Peter. Peter, why are you touching the chocolate?
At this stage, potting soil is ground into the chocolate for about 6 years,
Whoa.
allowing the chocolate to return to a liquid state. Then, the chocolate goes into this big fucking machine, and I don't,
Oh, are they making
I don't know
Hershey's
what this
Kisses?
thing does, to be honest, but by this point, the chocolate is now chocolate chips, I guess.
Bruh. They're making Hershey Kisses.
The chocolate
Whoa.
chips are then jostled ever so slightly to prevent them from falling asleep, creating their rich and stressed out flavor.
I mean, you can't have
The
good
chocolate chips are
without stressing
cooled
out the
until about
chocolate, right?
50 o'clock. The chocolate chips are then given a brief experience of typical Californian traffic.
Bruh. It's just a huge pile
Finally,
of
the chocolate
chocolate.
chips are again jostled, this time just to piss them off.
Yes, the tastiest chocolate is made with 80% fear. You gotta scare the chocolate, you know? You can't really not. Best chocolate is scared chocolate. There we go. I was sent another one of these. Hold on. Yep. It's the bacon one. I was given the bacon one.
Bacon is now processed and even pre-cooked in factories.
Oh no.
It all starts with a load of skinned dog carcasses.
No!
Most factories elect to use
No! Why? 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 Why did it have to be dogs?
dogs because it's cheaper than
Hi,
pork,
Worm.
and customers
Welcome
can
back.
rarely taste the difference. The meat is placed skin side down on a conveyor belt to ensure the employees judge it only by the
It's been a
content of
while,
its
Worm.
character.
Hi. I've been pretty okay.
The conveyor takes the meat to a cheese
really
rolling
miss
machine,
streaming.
which pelts it with slices
It
of
was
Kraft
really hard
singles.
not to just stream.
This process
out of
is rough
nowhere.
on the meat, so it's not uncommon for some
Well, I was waiting
afterbirth
for
to be
today.
evacuated by the product.
What?
This afterbirth travels down a separate conveyor belt, where it will then be used in cosmetics.
What?
Meanwhile, the meat pieces are bathed in salt water and are sent to employees to begin the brining process, giving the bacon its
brine.
signature fishy taste.
Thank you. So this new model, I completely forgot who to credit her. So the person who made my new model is a VTuber called her channel was called Blackberry VTube. She is linked in my credits thing on my actual, like, on my thingy. She is linked there. She did a wonderful job. I really liked what she did with it, and I'm just really happy with this model, to be honest. It made me really happy to finally have like a model that is nice to, like, it wasn't as hard to rig this one because it was cut out correctly and everything was made the way it's supposed to be, rather than when I tried to do it myself. When I tried to do it myself, it was a mess, just because I couldn't get a hang of cutting it myself.
You thought I was kidding about the brining, didn't you?
Oh,
well,
no.
the next actual step is brining.
Huh. They're brining.
Then, the brine solution is mixed with red food coloring to give the bacon its signature red taste.
Wait, is that actual red food coloring? Is that actual red food coloring? No, it's yellow. That's yellow.
The meat now passes under... Oh,
Hold on, sir. That's not red food coloring. That's yellow food coloring. It is being mixed with yellow food coloring to give it the signature burnt taste flavor. Yeah, Arya made my model. She made my model, and I'm honestly really happy with it. I don't know how to describe it. I'm just really happy, and I really like this model. It fits exactly what I wanted it for.
wow, I don't know what this is, but that just looks nasty.
It does look nasty.
I'm sorry, but we are required by law to show you this. Then, a local sweatshop worker earns his $2
Oh,
an
they're
hour
drying
salary
out some
by
of the
putting
bacon.
hooks into the meat and then hanging them on a rack.
Yes.
Then, it's into the
This
drench
model is
cabinet
pretty
for a bath in
magnificent,
what
and it makes
remains
me
of the
very happy.
employees who rally for better working conditions.
I do know I still need to work on my mouth rigging. My mouth rigging is not the best. And that's mostly because
The
I'm
meat
just
is then transferred to the
inexperienced.
show floor, where
the thing.
customers can choose which bacon slab they want to wear for this coming fall season.
Ooh. Bacon
The meat is
fashion?
sealed away in case any of it is still
Bacon
screaming.
fashion. Fashionable bacon. Which slab would you like to wear today, sir? Meat slab.
Now it's into a storage locker for the next 10 to 100 years. This aging process firms up the meat and helps unlock its
Ooh.
hidden flavors. Then the
Bacon.
bacon is shown the might of the German army by being run over by a Panzerkampfwagen 4 medium tank.
Bruh. I didn't know that.
The factory crew often
Yeah,
relieves
fashionable
stress
bacon.
by playing a game
It's
of
all the
Jenga with
rage
the
right
slabs
now,
of
you know?
meat. This game is a particularly close one, so they're wrapping it up for later. As you can see, the crew really loves Jenga. Workers then load the meat into chutes. Just off camera, two very strong men jostle these chutes back and forth with all their might.
What?
They do this because meat is a good source of protein. The meat
Look at
hates
that
this
go.
and falls apart under the stress into the strips we've come to know and love.
Bruh. Why are they shaking the bacon? Don't shake the bacon. Peanut butter. I've heard from, like, one of my older teachers actually told me when I was in, like, not elementary school, when I was in high school. They actually told me don't look up how peanut butter is made. Yes. Yes, I do get the urge to do that. The meat package thing, like, I don't know what it is.
It's a staple food for
The meat package thing has it. It just, it looks so squishy. It looks so squishy. Yeah, with bags of rice. Holding bags of rice is nice. And then the rice itself.
people all over the world.
The rice itself, have you guys ever, like, just stuck your hand into a thing of rice? It feels kind of nice. Just because the rice is, I don't know what it is. It's rice. It feels nice, though.
Smothered in butter and jelly, or dipped in gravy, it's a delicious treat that's hard to resist. And we're willing to bet you can't resist the opportunity
Yes,
to find
it
out what
does.
goes into the making of your daily bread.
Okay, have you guys ever seen, like, a loaf of bread and, like, brought it home and had the urge to just, like, squish it? Because it, like, squish the bread? You know? Like, had the urge to just take the bread and, like, squish the bread. Rice is pretty alright. I'm not the biggest fan of rice. It is tasty, but, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of rice. For me, it's mostly depending on how it's cooked. But I'm also extremely picky with food. I'm really picky with food. And will eat, like, to the point where I'll eat, like, certain things. And there are some things where I'll just flat out, like, I'll refuse to eat. Or, no. I won't refuse to eat, but I'll complain while I'm eating it, is the thing. That's the big thing. I will complain while eating some foods. Just because, yeah. I'm very picky. You've never had the urge to squish bread? It's so fluffy. I just want to squish it. Like, it looks so fluffy. That it's just, it's so squishable, you know? Like, look at it.
Multigrain bread is made from several ingredients, such as flaxseed, buckwheat, soy, and multigrain bread.
Ooh.
This protective grill prevents
Yes,
any
rice that has been
ingredients from
cooked
crawling back up the
correctly is so
container to
good.
escape their fate. The recipe calls for a half a ton of flour, which is locked inside with the other mix-ins, forcing them to become friends as bread or die as a burned pile. We begin by finding the best carb coffin that we can for our bread.
I realize
These
now the
giant
audio might have
troughs are
been
the
doubling
perfect place for the
for the
dough to
actual
rise
video,
and to pay
and I don't know
respect to
for
the
sure if it
loaves
was
that have fallen
doubling.
before us. The dough rising normally takes hours, but thanks to television magic, only takes seconds. I wish I could have done the same thing with my divorce proceedings.
Oh.
This huge mixer needs the dough just like I need a better divorce lawyer. When the dough finally gets super goopy, an officially mustached man scoops the dough into a large tub. The dough is afraid of heights and urinates on itself just a little bit as
Bruh.
it's dumped onto a slide.
No, don't scare the dough. Why would they do that? Oh.
Then it's on to the batter bitch slapper. Two bitch slapping arms form two lines of dough.
The batter bitch slapper. Bruh. You know, every dough is made with just a little bit. Every good dough is made with just a little bit of pain. You gotta add that extra pain in there, right?
While
1 ounce of pain.
simultaneously teaching the dough its place. The dough pieces are then rolled into balls, the familiar shape of bread. Everyone loves to use the common phrase,
Whoa.
"Hey, pass me a ball of bread, why don't ya?" The dough balls are sprinkled
Pass
with
me a
powdered
ball of
anime
bread.
to infuse them with optimism before they're whipped by a drawbridge stolen from the legends of the Hidden Temple.
Hey, would you pass me a ball of bread?
Then the bread is flattened into pancakes because our editor screwed
Ooh.
up with our footage again. The dough is then rolled to teach it a valuable skill in case an enemy sniper opens fire.
Do a
The dough is
barrel
rolled
roll.
to the perfect size to fit into these molds that
You
are
know?
shaped to the exact size of exactly rolled out dough. Here we see them making bread for kids' meals. These smaller portions of carbs will be shipped out to fast food restaurants around the country for use in their kids' meals.
You gotta teach the
If a
bread how
loose
to do a
nut or
barrel
bolt
roll.
lands in the batch, it will ship with toy included. These machines were originally created for a German metal band's music video from the
Oh,
mid-2000s.
Oh no. Hold on. I'll rewind it a bit. Hold on. I didn't realize you guys couldn't hear the sound. Let me rewind it just a bit.
This huge mixer needs
you
the
hear?
dough just like I need a better divorce lawyer.
Is the audio heard now?
When the dough finally gets super goopy, an officially mustached man scoops the dough into a large tub.
Whoa.
The dough is afraid of heights and urinates on itself just a little bit as it's dumped onto a
I
slide.
can't get over that. Okay, good. Cool, I fixed it.
Then it's on to the batter bitch slapper. Two bitch slapping arms form two lines of dough while
Batter bitch
simultaneously
slapper.
teaching the dough its place.
You can't make a good dough without just a little bit of pain, you know? You gotta really give the dough
The dough
the
pieces
old,
are then
like,
rolled
punching.
into balls, the familiar shape of bread. Everyone loves to use the common phrase, "Hey, pass me a ball of bread, why don't ya?" The dough balls are
Whoa.
sprinkled with powdered anime to infuse them with optimism before they're whipped by a drawbridge stolen.
Bruh. That dough really has the power of anime inside of it. Maybe eating it will turn everyone anime eventually. Everyone will become anime. Or they will at least have the power of anime on their side and be unstoppable.
From the legends of the Hidden Temple.
I can't. Why?
Then the bread is flattened into pancakes because our editor screwed up with our footage again.
Bruh.
The dough is then rolled to teach it a valuable skill in case an enemy sniper opens fire. The dough is rolled to the perfect size to fit into these molds that are shaped to the exact size of exactly
Yes,
rolled
I've
out
eaten
dough.
a lot of anime
Here
dough.
we see them making bread for
That
kids'
is how I
meals.
became
These
anime.
smaller portions of carbs will be shipped out to fast food restaurants around the country for use in their kids'
Oh.
meals. If a loose nut or bolt lands in the batch, it will ship with toy included. These machines were originally created for
It's
a
egg
German
cartons
metal
full of
band's music
dough.
video from the mid-2000s.
They put all the
Meanwhile,
dough
these
into
hot
egg
dog
cartons.
rolls are being spanked. It's not that they were naughty, they just paid extra for this. The hot dog pieces must not touch one another, so Wolverine
That's a
from the
secret.
X-Men
The only
helps
way
in
to know is to
separating
click
them.
it. Ah,
Well, that was weird. Back to the multi-grain bread.
did my thing break?
Somehow,
Baba.
perhaps through
Oh, I
magic,
forgot
the
to add
dough
on this, and
rises
that's
to
what
fill
happened.
the entire mold.
Existing. That. Okay.
Then the dough is baked at 420 degrees for about
Hold on.
weed joke minutes.
5-minute cooldown.
A vacuum system gives the loaves a good sucking, and then they're placed into a large conveyor where they're sucked off.
Sometimes my... Hold on. I'm gonna fix this. I will fix it. Because this should not be doing what it is doing. Completely... Hold on. Hold on. I'm still here. I'm just invisible right now. I have some nice sounds if you can hear them. I don't know if you can hear them because I don't have it added to this scene. Give me 1 second to fix this. I had fixed this the other day too. So I don't know why it's broken again. Is it here? There we go. Ah, it's because it logged me out when I see what happened now. Yes, Invisible Saturn. It logged me out when I had to reset my password earlier. Okay, I see. Login. Authorize. Okay. Police? Okay, there we go. Connected. No. Commands. No. Channel points. There we go. Okay. It should work now. I do believe I fixed it. Hold on. Just to make absolutely sure. Hello. Browser add existing that. That all the back there, and we're just gonna try one. There it goes, it does work. I fixed it. Hey. Okay. I did it. We're just gonna leave this open in case it breaks again. And head back here. To where the video is invisible right now. But the redeems do work again. I did fix them. They are fixed. Yes, I had broken it. This is what that had done. It removes my jacket. Which I don't know why you'd want to remove my jacket. I think even Arya said that I look weird without it. Hi, Wave. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Yes, I'm very cold. I would like my jacket back. Give me back the jacket. Give me back my jacket, please. There we go. This is the new model, yes. I guess I should give the big turnaround again for everyone. Just for everyone who's just joining in. Just because this is the new model. This is the new. Let me go on a different screen. Oh, thank you for redeeming cool. I have sunglasses now. And my model is extremely small for some reason. It's double audio again. I redid a lot of my stuff before I started stream, and I forgot to do some of the. Yes, I am double cool. I forgot to pretty much fix some of the stuff for the things. I forgot to go through and take off some of the audio. Yes. I have double sunglasses now. I'm still working on. I want to do the throw stuff one, but I'm still slowly working on that. Perhaps. Oh. I will say this new model definitely does make me very happy. I'm very satisfied with how it came out. Yeah, I got the drip. You know? Yeah. The way it came out is very nice. It makes me really happy. I have ears now. Ears. And the physics, I worked really hard on the physics. Thank you. Yeah, so originally when Arya gave me the file, they had actually hidden the glare and the glasses like lens. And I don't know if she actually wanted me to use it or not. But I saw it was there. So I went ahead and used it and added it. Just to sort of, no, because it just kind of adds something. You know? It looked kind of like my glasses didn't have lenses if I didn't have the glare. Which, my glasses do have lenses. I can also do this. Ready? Wait, hold on. Yeah. It makes me really happy with the way it turned out. I will say some of my screenshots were a little scuffed and a little, like I had to zoom in a lot to make that kind of blurry, a little blurry. But I'm really happy with how this came out. Where is it? It's here. No. Oh. No. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know. No. Ignore that. You saw nothing. You didn't see a thing. Nothing was seen. At all. Yeah, I turned off the lights. I will say it took me a while to figure out how to do the glowing effect on my eyes. Hold on. I can also change it. Change the light color to a different color. Yeah, the eyes really did frustrate me a lot when I was when I started working on it. You can ask Baka. He was in the chat with me when I was working on it. Um I kept forgetting to add certain little keyframes and things like that. I'm RGB now. Yeah, I'm an RGB bunny. RG bunny. Wow. Thank you. I honestly, I'm just happy to be back streaming. I really missed it. I'm happy to start. I will probably start doing some IDV streams just because it's a game I've really been into lately. Um, I wonder if there's pastel RGB. Hold on, hold on. I found it. Pastel RGB. Doesn't change as much as the regular RGB. Time for some trance music. Oh? I don't think I have any trance music. I have, oh, I do have electronic music though. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Just do a nice little rave, you know? I feel like the other RGB was better. There we go. I'll go back to the other one. Just put on some chill EDM. EDM. Whoa. It took me a long time to figure out how to do this as well. And that's just because I'm very bad with electronics. I'm really bad with electronics. And usually half the time when I'm trying to fix this stuff, I'm almost not half asleep, but I'm kind of still waking up so my brain's not working properly. I feel like we should keep watching the... I kind of want to keep watching the bread video. You know? This model definitely makes me really happy though. I worked really hard on it. Hold on, hold on. I have regular EDM. No, no. Thank you. That makes me really happy to hear to hear y'all say that. It, I'd say for Live 2D, it's taken me at least 2 years. 2 years to improve this much. My very first model was a complete flop. I do still have it, just to show how far I've come. But my first model was absolutely terrible. It was horrible. I think this thing also has that Rocket League music on it. Hold on, hold on. It does. Yes. I like how we're just vibing here. Chilling, listening to some electronic music. I I think for me this model was probably like, it's my absolute what's it called? I am hitting the wrong buttons. It is honestly getting an actual, like, a professionally made model was one of my goals. That's what I forgot to write on the postcard. That's what I forgot. That's what I forgot. Hold on. Redo, redo, redo. We're going back to the postcard. Back to the postcard. Back to the postcard. Haha. Okay. Oh. Hello? I honestly don't know what happened. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I honestly don't really know what happened there. Um, it might have been the internet provider just giving the old 1-2 no stream for you type of deal. Oops. Why am I down here? Right there. Okay. Back to business. Let me turn this back down. What the? Stop it. No, fine. I'm moving a bunch of stuff right now around the screen. Why is that? Shh. We're gonna ignore that. You see nothing. Nothing is happening. Okay. Back to business. Goals. New model is too powerful for Twitch. Yeah, it's too strong. Actually, I think my other model was still more taxing than this one. I think it's mostly just my Wi-Fi. Because it's been, even over the past days, whenever I've just been, like, logging on just to do stuff in general, it'll usually disconnect me at least once a night. For no exact reason, and I can't really figure it out why. But we're gonna, that's the complete thing that I just did not, I completely forgot about it. We'll put this one on layer 1. Transfer that to layer 1. And we'll make a whole new layer. And we'll call this one goals. Okay, goals. Get better at singing. My brain died for a second. So get better at singing. My other goal is that I want to stream more consistently this year. So that includes making a schedule. I want to make a schedule. Stream consistently. Another goal is that I want to get better at rigging. Hold on, just so I have more space. Just have more space. We're gonna improve Live 2D rigging. I want to improve my Live 2D rigging. And I think what should be my last goal? I want to have at least 4 goals. So I do want to improve Live 2D rigging. I think I want to I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm just kind of nervous now again. It was gone and now I'm nervous again. I think that's what it is. Oh. Here we go. Because this is one thing I do have problems with. Good. I'm glad. Okay, we're gonna finish. We're gonna complete games. Because anyone who's been here for a while knows that I have a big problem when it comes to starting games and not finishing them. Or not playing till they're completed, in a sense. So we're gonna complete games more often now. That's one of my goals. I'm gonna play a game to its end. And I will finish the main storyline at least. And then my last goal is that Yeah, I have a problem with playing a game for like, I'll play for, let's say like 5 hours. I'll play for 5-6 hours in the game. And then, especially for story-based games, I'll play for like 5-6 hours and then I won't touch the game again. I will never touch the game again. And it's because another game will catch my eye and I'll completely forget about it. It's a huge issue that I have, and it is one that I do want to fix. I think this is a short-term goal, and then I'll figure out another long-term goal after it. But this goal is I want to reach partner. I want to become a partner on Twitch. I want to reach it. It's a goal I've never actually written out, but it's something I really do want to do. I want to reach partner. And I do want to stream more consistently and have an actual schedule. Making a schedule and streaming consistently go together. So here's what I'm going to do. I can't spell right now. Make a stream schedule. So these are my scuffed goals. This is my scuffed introduction card. That's what we will call it. And this is pretty much, well, it's just the basic introduction. And so, for anyone new, it's nice to meet you. And for anyone coming back, it's nice to see you again. We're gonna save. And then save as. Where's the other one? Benji. Save. Replace. Yes. Okay. I kind of want to keep watching videos for this stream, to be honest, for just a little longer. I did say this stream was going to be a bit shorter for today, and that's mostly because, well, it's a coming back stream. It's my coming back stream. And I do want to make sure that well, that I don't really overdo it for a coming back stream. Because I have a tendency to get really, not really caught up in things, but I have a tendency to kind of really caught up in things. Okay, we finished the bread one. We'll do the cookies one. I have a tendency just to thank you for following Bobo. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. Oh my gosh, I didn't even hear that. I think I need to fix my alerts completely. My alerts may have been messed up by the mess up.
君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっと
Alerts.
君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっと
Thank you, Kelvin, for the gifted subs. Thank you, thank you.
君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっと
I'm just setting some stuff up. I have to re-log in all of my Streamlabs stuff.
君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっと
Me being the scuffed person I am did not completely
君の
finish
虜
it.
になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっと
I hope you guys
君
enjoy
の
your
虜
emotes.
になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっと
I don't know why my audio for my alerts is messed up now. Boom. Explosion. It reloaded that, but it didn't reload the actual, like, the other thing. I'm just trying to fix this now. I'll try and fix it more after stream. So I guess for now,
君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっと
okay. Let's get back to business. Back to business. Where's my thing? Ignore that. You see nothing. Nothing is shown. Ignore everything you see. Only pay attention to cookies. Only pay attention to the cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies were invented in 1930 by an American innkeeper who ran out of baker's chocolate. She improvised by
Cookies.
breaking a semi-sweet chocolate bar into small pieces.
The
Instead
subnotive
of
is
melting,
louder than
the
me?
chocolate merely
I can't
softened,
hear it
dotting
myself.
the cookie with chocolate
Let me turn it down a
chips.
bit though.
They look homemade, and they taste homemade.
I don't know why I can't
But
hear
this
it, which is the
home
weird thing.
is a factory. Each ingredient goes into an industrial-sized mixer, starting
Ooh.
with edible detergent to help clean the machinery during the cookie-making process. Then brown sugar is added, followed by an industrial-sized cube of butter.
Oops.
For other types of cookies, industrial-sized spheres or pyramids of butter may be used for different consistencies.
That's a lot of butter.
A really big mixing thing pulverizes the ingredients thoroughly for as long as it takes to pulverize them. Then it's time for the secret ingredient, chocolate chips.
Yes! Chucky chips!
Next, flour. Followed by ground flours. And then powdered flours from the ground. The final
There we go.
ingredients are
I was unplugging
beaten
my
whole
tablet
eggs and vanilla beans
so I can put it
harvested
away.
in Madagascar,
It takes up a lot
New
of space
Jersey.
on my desk.
Mixing resumes until the cookie dough begins to look like cookie dough.
Ooh.
The factory is secretive about recipe specifics, but if you're
okay.
curious,
So I actually have a really funny story about cookie dough. Yes, how it's made is some of the best things. Also, thank you for the follow, Han Ban. It's nice to meet you. Thank you, thank you. So cookie dough. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna disappear for a second. So, when I was in... Sorry. When I was in, There we go. Okay. It's fixed now. I keep forgetting to turn that off. So when I was in college, when I was in university, I thought it would be a great idea to make some cookies. I thought it would be a great idea to make some cookies for everyone in my dorm. And so I was like, I'll just make them some cookies, you know. And well, I messed up the ratio for the flour because I was like, chocolate chip cookie dough can't be this runny. And I added a lot more flour, and in the end, my cookies turned into scones. They were very tasty scones, but they were scones. I accidentally turned cookies into scones. Which I enjoy scones, but I ended up being the one eating them. Yeah, it was really funny at the time. And it was just something I did not expect to happen at all. But I failed very successfully. And now I kind of know or somewhat of how scones are made. Not completely, but kind of halfway there. Halfway to making actual scones.
They're exactly the same ingredients you'd find in a tube of Pillsbury cookie dough,
Ooh.
except with more natural flavor.
Natural flavor.
After scooping up a handful to munch on, workers transfer the cookie dough to a machine.
Raw cookie dough is so good. That's all I wanted to say. Raw cookie dough is really fucking good. It is so delicious to snack on.
Called a former. It's called this because it not only forms the cookie dough, but it formerly used to be a machine designed to crush baby chicks during poultry production.
No,
the machine
not the
creates the
chickens.
cutest little dough rounds, which are flash frozen in a freeze tunnel for distribution to hotels and restaurants. This allows them to
Whoa.
operate under a technicality to claim they
Did anyone else, like... Yes, raw cookie dough is so good. It's not the best for you, it's really bad for you. But it's so good that, like, you taste a little bit, and it's like, oh, a little more won't hurt. Oh, a little more won't hurt. But then it's just like, you're not really supposed to be eating raw cookie dough. But it tastes so good, it's so hard to stop. Yes!
serve fresh baked cookies, even though the businesses are too lazy, cheap, and deceitful to do any of the baking
Ooh.
themselves. The freeze tunnel also coats the dough in an extra ingredient to make them more addictive, if you know what I mean. After
Oh no!
exiting the freeze tunnel,
They're coating
each
the
and every
cookies in
cookie
drugs.
passes onto the next conveyor belt. Please ignore the
That's
two
why
cookies
chocolate
that have
chip
fallen
cookies
out
from the
of
store are
line
so
on the bottom
addictive.
of your screen. They will be punished for insubordination once
They're
filming
coated in
ends.
powdered
The
sugar.
packaging section is entirely automated, and also really boring to watch, so we'll be skipping over it. The cookies are slam-packed onto an automatic scale.
Ooh.
Once the scale measures the appropriate portion of cookies for the average...
Have you guys ever gotten like that bucket of cookies? Like, had that thing where, I don't know if it's like your school selling it or someone selling like just a bucket of like raw cookie dough that you can make into cookies. I remember, like, for some reason I would always have to sell that for school, or like my school would be selling some of the teachers would. And like, my mom would always buy like a bucket of it. And we would never finish it. We would never finish it. Take us like a year to finish it. Because it's so many cookies. Yes.
American.
they were so
They fall
good,
down
though.
a
They're some of the
chute
best
similar to an
cookies.
Orlando water park mega slide.
Ah. So that's what it was for.
The next
All I know
station
is my mom would
seals
buy
and labels
cookies,
the boxes, which
and
are
I would
put
just
away
be
by a
happily
factory
enjoying
worker.
cookies.
We have cropped his identity out of frame because he is currently in the
I think they
witness
were a church
protection
fundraiser
program.
for mine.
We here at How
From
It's
when
Made
I
wish you
used
luck,
to
Robert.
do church. But, I don't anymore. But, I don't know. They were always so good.
Savino. This company also sells cookies online as gifts.
Ooh.
Nothing says you're thinking of someone like dropping cookies at their doorstep that have gone completely stale because of the
Yes.
inability for the
Also,
post
hi,
office to
Sammy,
deliver
welcome.
something on time.
It's nice to see you again.
Workers lay out the cookie dough rounds while wishing they were doing absolutely anything else.
As a student, I only ever
As
sold
the cookie dough
chocolate.
rounds bake, they melt slightly and double in diameter.
Alongside, like,
Now
you know,
for
Girl
bonus
Scout
points,
cookies. I sold
can anyone tell me
Girl
the new
Scout
circumference
cookies.
of the cookies?
I sold Girl Scout cookies as well. I'd say, I know that one of my nephews is doing chocolate fundraiser right now. And those chocolates, I don't know what they put in them. They're so good. I don't even like milk chocolate, and they're so good. But yeah, cookie dough's really, really fucking addictive. And I don't know
The
why.
cookies remain in the oven for 7 degrees at 300 minutes
Yes.
Fahrenheit.
You should go get a cookie baka.
The cookies
Cookie's
rotate
good for
while
you.
baking to remind you how badly you want some cookies right now.
Yes! I
Some
want
of
a
the
cookie,
batch
but
go
I'm
to the
out of
quality
cookies.
control tester, who conducts a series of arduous tests to
Wait.
determine that these
Am I out
are,
of
in
cookies?
fact, chocolate chip cookies.
Whoa. I'm gonna check after stream.
In the cookie gift area, workers line a
I do wanna
decorative
do
tin
more
with
streams like
decorative
this.
plastic
This is nice.
and line the plastic with non-decorative cookies. All of these steps are done to ensure that this isn't just a factory, but is in fact a home.
Whoa.
And that's how to give the gift of homemade chocolate chip. Get those brownies out of here, goddammit! And that's how to give the gift of homemade chocolate chip cookies
Yes.
without ever setting foot in the kitchen.
I really want chocolate chip cookies now. Fuck. I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any chocolate chip cookies. Let's see, which one should I watch next? I want to see what he says for the butter one.
This episode is brought to you by NordVPN.
Yeah, time to bake
Yeah.
some cookies. I think I have most of the ingredients
Butter
anyway.
has a rich history. The ancient Romans used it as a beauty cream and to treat
Thank you for the head
burns.
pats,
Even the
Sesame.
Old Testament mentions butter. Abraham served it to angels. Back then, people made butter by shaking milk in bags of animal skin or in hollow logs. Today,
Thank
it's a
you.
product of modern technology. Butter making begins with a tanker truck delivery of cow's milk. This milk will go on to make cream, yogurt, hiking boots, and
Ooh.
cheese.
Hiking boots?
The milk is loaded through vacuum pump hoses into a machine called a butterizer.
Ooh.
The butterizer makes butter, and only butter, and it's very good at it. This first vial contains buttercream, made from separating the milk from its fat. It's thick, off-white in color, and made of 38%.
That, That looks very questionable. That looks extremely questionable. If I didn't know that was buttercream already. Yes, butter is food gold.
And
You
made
need
of 38%
the butter is in almost
fat.
everything,
A
like
worker
baked
adjusts the valve to
and
add
in a
some
lot of
to the
cooked
batch.
goods. Listen, we're gonna
The
ignore how
second vial contains the resulting 2% milk. It's more watery than buttercream and is white. The lower the fat content, the thinner and runnier the milk is. The last vial is horse semen.
But I don't know what this needs to do. Why? I thought this was a video about butter.
Back to the butter making. The buttercream is put into a bulk tank which imbues it with a heartbeat.
Whoa.
If the buttercream is receptive to the gift of life, it will be transferred to a churner.
You've got to breathe life into your butter, so it'll taste good.
First, the inside is cleaned with soapy water to punish the butter for any
Oh.
swear words it may have spoken during this process.
Oh no! What is it with factories and punishing the
Then
foods?
the buttercream shower begins. A rare meteorological event that occurs when there's excess contents of dairy in the atmosphere. This is collected in a large churner, and thankfully
Ooh.
happens often enough to keep the world supplied with butter. The
Have you guys seen those things where it's like the homemade butter recipes where you put it all into like a bottle and you shake the bottle until it turns into butter or cream, things like that? I've always wanted to try doing that, just because I feel like it would be really fun. It would be a interesting workout, but I feel like it'd be fun. The suffering of food makes it taste better. That is why.
churner spins at 28 rotations per rotation,
That makes sense.
causing the buttercream's fat
It's
molecules
like we said earlier. What was it? You can't have good. Where is it? Doot, doot, doot. I'm looking for it. Looking for it. can't find it. What was the last video we watched? I'm trying to remember. It was the chocolate one. You can't have good chocolate without it tasting like fear. You've got to put fear into the chocolate so it tastes really good.
A bunch
Chocolate,
together,
which is the hint
releasing
of
air
fear.
and water. A worker opens an air vent on top so the buttercream can take a breather. The goal is to replace all of the air the fat molecules squeeze out, so that they have enough air to squeeze out all of the air of the fat molecules.
Whoa.
After 30 minutes
Wait.
of the air the fat molecules squeeze out, so that they have enough air to squeeze out all of the air of the fat molecules.
What?
After 30 minutes of churning, the butter fat has now formed clumps
What
known as
is he
popcorn butter.
saying?
You can even eat this popcorn butter if you're a
Ooh.
fan of painful diarrhea.
Bruh.
A drain is opened at the bottom and all the buttermilk and popcorn butter begins to spill out. Wait, that's not supposed to happen. Who did that? Was that Derek? Like, such an asshole. What
Man,
an
it wasn't
absolute
Peter
waste.
this time.
Why do you open the valve and waste all that perfectly wonderful butter? Anyway, whatever popcorn butter they can salvage is flavored with a proud man's bucket worth of salt.
Look at all that salt.
The churner is closed up with an industrial-grade high-tensile steel lid and a $10 bicycle tire bought at Walmart.
Who knew butter was made using bicycle tires? Wait, is that actually a bicycle tire? I know it's not a bicycle tire, but it really
After
does
30
look like
more
one.
minutes of churning, something unexpected happens. The butter is made.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, at a local Play-Doh factory, some of the pale yellow Play-Doh is put into a milling machine to be shipped to the butter factory to act as an additive. This Play-Doh will make up roughly 10% of a stick of butter.
No wonder
saving
butter
costs
tastes a
for the
little bit like
factory.
Play-Doh.
The butter is packaged into boxes with a very mysterious print on them.
Oh, I think I know what brand this is.
These shapes may
Never
or
mind,
may
I don't
not
know
have
what
any
brand this
meaning.
is.
According
I've
to the
never seen this
factory,
brand
it's
before.
a puzzle that, when finally solved, will summon the pharaoh who will become king of duel monsters.
Listen, when making butter, it's all about the heart of the cards. Yeah? You've got to put the heart of the cards into the butter. And that's what they're doing right now.
And finally, now that you've seen how much is packed, would you like to guess how many butters are in a single package of butter?
Oh no. 4. It's gotta be 4. It's usually 4.
That's right, 455.
What?
Butter has hundreds of potential uses, but you know what you can't do with butter? Protect your online privacy.
I don't care about the NordVPN ad. Is the rest of this a NordVPN ad? It is. And then it just shows Canadian flag. That's true. You gotta be careful not to accidentally summon Exodia. That could be really bad. I want to see one of his ones that's not food. Yes, the Canada flag. Welcome back, Worm. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're looking at more of these how it's made videos. I want to see what it does with this one.
Next time you reach for the sugar bowl, try to imagine that it was so
You were
rare
baking
and
cake?
expensive, it
Ooh,
was
what
called
kind of
white
cake was
gold.
it?
Producing sugar from sugarcane first took place in India. About 300 BC, Alexander the Great's army reported seeing a reed that gives honey without bees growing there.
Ooh.
Christopher Columbus never made it to Asia, but clumsily slammed into the Caribbean, and later brought sugarcane plantings there, along with
Oh.
slavery. The many types of sugar available in stores differ in crystal size or color depending on how they're processed. Sugarcane provides sugar, but also syrup, molasses, rum, sugar, ethanol,
Ooh.
sugar, brown sugar, powdered sugar.
Ooh. Cake.
and sugar.
I do like cake. Cake is good.
This episode is sponsored by your favorite video game and mine, Raid Shadow.
No. No. No Raid Shadow Legends. No. We're skipping the Raid Shadow Legends ad. I don't want to hear about Raid Shadow Legends
Nothing
for
to do
2
with you.
minutes. Ooh, Fruity Pebbles cake. That sounds pretty good.
This table sugar has many names. First Choice, Maria, and Monte Dulce. But it all comes from the same.
Dolki? Monte Dolki. Ah. Ooh, yes, I can agree with that. I do like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but Fruity Pebbles is so good. Monte Dolki instead of Monte Dulce.
Sugar cane. Some people say it looks like bamboo, but
Oh,
they're
it's sugar
wrong.
cane.
Bamboo actually looks like sugar cane.
Okay, so if you've ever had it or had the chance to have it, fresh sugarcane tastes so good. I've had it a couple times, not too many, but it is so good. I've even had it like where they just chop up the they just skin the little shoot, and then you just kind of chew on it.
Here in the field,
It's so
a
sweet,
worker
though.
pares away the husk from a stalk of sugar cane. He then chews the cane to get the sweet crystals into his mouth,
Yes.
which he spits into a bag. And that's how sugar is made. Artificial sugar is made through a very different process. This machine, called an orphan grinder, feeds cleaved sugarcane into chopper drums, moving so fast they become pixelated in real life.
Ooh. He's converting the world into pixels.
The heaviest pieces of sugarcane drop into a transport bin during the world's most boring drag race.
Who's gonna win? The pixel machine or the tractor?
Trucks currently searching for the
Sugarcane is
plains of
absolutely
Silo.
delicious. I've even had there's a place here that goes to different food festivals and conventions and stuff, where they actually have a machine where they'll grind out the oh, I didn't mean to hit my microphone. They'll grind out the sugar cane, and then they'll add fruit into it to give it a flavor. Fresh, they'll crush up the fruit and stuff and put it in. It is so good. I had their dragon fruit flavor the last time I saw them. Oh,
Transport
I'm waiting
more
for the
cut
state
cane
fair
to the mill
to
for
hopefully see them
processing.
again.
Typically, the mill is just a room filled with day laborers who chew on and spit out sugarcane for 8 hours a day. At the mill, and also in your sister's bedroom, trucks empty their loads onto the receiving table.
No!
The cane is fed through a belt that gives them 2 separate washes, aka 2 additional washes compared to someone you'd find at your local card game store. The cane must be as clean as possible before the juice is extracted because, well, do you want to drink dirty juice?
That's true.
Wait, you do?
What?
Oh. Alright then. This crusher is designed to break
I
down
never
the
said I
cane's
wanted
outer
to drink
shell.
dirty
It
juice.
does its job a bit too well because the cane is now grass. The most edible grass
Ooh.
falls into a milling tandem that extracts the juice by smushing the cane. It also makes
Look at the
Parmesan
pulp.
cheese somehow. Try not to think about it. In this vomit-style milling tandem, the cane passes
Whoa.
through a series of 5 or more consecutive mills to process the cane into sugar liquid. If the factory uses at least 10 consecutive millers,
Ooh,
the cane
that's
will be milled
good.
into sugar gas. And at 100 consecutive millers,
That's really
sugar
good.
plasma.
Congrats on getting the 2 terabytes.
The Blue Hard Hat Association supervise the operation at all times.
Ooh.
They also bring in this vat from home, which they use to
Look at
collect
all of
the
that
slurry
sugar.
of parts from all the animals accidentally ground
Oh.
up in the harvesting process.
Oh, no, that's
it's
what
time
it
for
is?
the factory workers' lunch break, consisting of sugarcane, Parmesan cheese, apple juice from the episode about tea,
No.
and chemically addictive stimulants.
No.
This laboratory adds tons of dependency-nourishing substances to their product every single day to ensure customers come back for more after developing a lifelong addiction.
Are they adding drugs into the sugar too? It's not just in the cookies, they're adding it to sugar? Uh, yeah, that explains why a lot of us are so addicted to sugar. I can't believe they added the drugs into to sugar to make it addictive.
The primary drug added in by these factories is the sugar itself.
Whoa.
American diets are notoriously overloaded with sugar.
That's true.
And too much of it can cause diabetes, high blood
Yep.
pressure, and heart disease.
Yep.
In fact, a single bottle of soda can contain
I don't drink soda.
146% of your recommended daily sugar intake. No, really, that happened to me. That's real. Put that on the screen.
That is a true fact. I don't drink sodas. And that's mostly because when I was younger, I realized, or not younger, when I went into college, I realized exactly how much sugar is in sodas and how terrible they are for you. Especially the ones that are made here in the US. And so I kind of just decided I'm not going to drink soda anymore. So I really don't drink soda anymore. If I want anything, I'll get like water or I'll get myself some juice. I'll have a soda from like every once in a while, every once in a blue moon. But for the most part, I don't even buy sodas anymore. I mostly try and get like stuff to make tea or stuff to make juice and things like that. True, it probably is in the water. Whoa. Thank you for the redeem. I actually don't have any water nearby. Let me go grab a water really quick. I'll be right back. You guys get to listen to EDM while I do stuff. It took me a while to figure out, honestly. Also, hi, I'm back. I love hyper potions. It took me a long while to honestly figure out exactly how to make it, or how to set up the stream, the Twitch soundtracks thing. Eventually I'll get it so that it's my own type of thing. But it took me a while to set up. Yeah. Also, hi Nia. It's been a while since I've actually given you an update on my model, hasn't it? Oof. Ah. But I've returned. I've returned. That's true. I'm honestly very satisfied with how this model turned out. Back to the video. Yeah, I hadn't shown you an update. I forgot to post an update on it recently, or to show you guys. My jacket does come off, but that's only when a certain redeem is done. And I didn't tell you exactly what redeem, so that you have to figure it out. Hehehe. Because I'm not just gonna give you the answer. I'm gonna make it complicated. Yeah. I even have it so that like ah I would how could you? But I even have it so that like my shoes and stuff move. The bows are a little too bouncy, so I need to fix that, but they do bounce. Got the Booba Wiggles. I didn't end up doing the shorts just because you can't see the end of my shorts. Yes, I did make the actual redeem. My ears wiggle and my hair does too. It took me this amount of work would usually take around I want to say it would usually take around 4 months to however much other time it would usually do. I rushed it, so this took about a month. Yes, the Booba Wiggles. And that is why that redeem is called Booba. Alright though. Back to the videos. Back to the videos. I think this is the last one for today. Just because, for one thing, I forgot to make, or my dinner's almost ready. So it's almost finished cooking. And I need to eat. And another thing, I do plan on having another stream where I'm going to be completing an entire game. And that's going to be probably tomorrow. And we're going to be playing Chicory. Which I honestly think is a really cute game. And I want to do more of these streams where I just watch videos with y'all. Look at all that sugar.
Anyway, back to the show that, when you think about it, is thinly veiled advertising.
Oh.
The sugar juice slides through this tower into
Yeah,
the pit
100%
the bad guy
speedrun.
falls
Thank you
into
for
at
the
the
head
end of
pats
an
worm.
80s action movie. Sulfur dioxide bleaches the juice, which causes it to gain this
Ooh.
delicious crust.
Sulfur. So they add sulfur into sugar.
The crust has its pH level taken, while someone watching this video who thinks they're extremely clever makes a joke that this is a bag of cocaine. It's actually just powdered lime, and you're not as clever as you think you are. A 12th century clock mixes the cane juice and lime together, creating a new product called Climb, or lane juice. Eventually,
Lane
this
juice.
mixing action combined with the lime juice starts creating sponges, which
Ooh.
must be monitored because they're very delicate. For an example on how
Are
to
those
overuse a
sponges
sponge
alive?
until it's ruined, turn your TV on to
Oh.
Nickelodeon. A runway model wearing
SpongeBob.
trendy gloves and the latest designer jeans siphons off some fashion juice from the pipeline to place into these postmodern
Okay.
flasks.
But is it bacon
We all
fashion?
know that fashion juice is unsettled sugarcane juice, but don't tell a model that. You'll make
Ooh.
them cry. Now,
Look at
after all
that.
this work, the factory has made 2 types of juice. But what does this have to do with sugar? Absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, at the actual sugar factory, the
I know
boss's pet
Tabby's.
steel drum
I
is
know.
getting a scrape bath from a kind volunteer from the
I
Blue
know.
Hard Hat Association. His caked-on muddy flakes are sent off
Hold
alongside
on.
the Parmesan cheese from earlier
almost
to
time.
high-class Italian restaurants to act as an appetizer, explaining why most Italian restaurant bread is as hard as a rock. Inside NASA's backup silo, these decommissioned space shuttles are retrofitted with
Ooh.
airbags and turned into the perfect pressurized bounce houses
How
for the
SpongeBob was
sugarcane
made.
juice,
Yes, we
which is
finally know
exploding with
exactly
energy
how
thanks to
SpongeBob
its
was
natural
made.
glucose
It
and
is no
fructose
longer a
composition.
secret.
It's time to stir the world's largest latte, whose only function is for the
Whoa.
factory workers to communally sip from to keep them going during their continuous 18-hour shifts.
At least they're
Any
provided
sugar
with
from the foam
lattes.
skimmed off the top of
You
this
know?
latte will be recycled into the rest of the sugar production. While you're here, would you care for a spoonful of chocolate icing?
Ooh.
No?
Yes.
More for me then.
No, give me.
Workers now pour a big bucket of thick white sticky stuff into the solution. Workers
wanted
now
some
pour
too.
a big bucket of thick white
wanted
sticky
chocolate
stuff into
icing.
the solution. And yes, you know exactly what it is. It's sucrose crystals suspended in alcohol.
No.
Not cum. Again, you're not as clever as you think you are. As a local bomb technician carefully pulls out the settling tank's firing pin so the entire factory doesn't go up in smoke, he steals.
Did they put cum in the sugar? Did they put that in the sugar?
As clever as you think you are. As a local bomb technician carefully pulls out the settling tank's firing pin so the entire
Oh.
factory doesn't go up in smoke, he steals a schmear of unsettled cane pulp for inspection. He
Milk.
smears it all on a clear glass slab so he can approximate what it will look like later when he hires a prostitute to stand over top of him on a glass table.
What?
A man from the White
Ah.
Hard Hat Gang arrives to try
What?
to sabotage the Blue Hard Hat Association's work. Using an
Oh,
ancient technique
saboteur.
known as diarrhea waterfall, the rotating motor draws the molasses to the outside of the machine,
Bruh.
while the crystals remain on the inside. The Hershey squirting is so violent, the machine drops a small stop shitting arm to let the rotating cylinder know it's getting out of control, and to
Bruh.
knock it off. The machine pisses itself in embarrassment, which for most people is an improvement.
Bruh. They really had to drop the stop shitting arm
A
on
quick
it.
rinsing of delousing powder from the delousing powder
Whoa.
filling machine means the machine is perfectly clean and ready to filter the next batch.
Is that sugar? Or cocaine?
Next, Peter got himself a big
I'm
scoop,
joking, I'm
and he
joking.
wants to show it to you.
Look at all that sugar! Ooh.
This is raw sugar, which has a high molasses content and is
Yes.
unbleached. And this is plantation white sugar, which has an extremely unfortunate name when you think about it. The factory's pet giant steel drum is now clean and happy enough to fill itself with sugar. This spinning action helps dry the sugar and creates a passageway that is blocked until you solve a puzzle somewhere else in the dungeon. The Liga Agricola Industrial de la Cana de Azucar are the world's only producers of sugar. All other brands simply license the sugar out for temporary use. These commemorative tote bags keep business partners happy, so they won't enact antitrust laws against them. A hoist carries 3 of the bags to a platform at the end of the facility. Each bag weighs 1 ton, so that's almost 3 whole tons of sugar. The bag's anus is opened, so the sugar abortion can finally begin.
Abba, I've been muted this whole time, and I didn't realize it. My cat muted me. Tabby. That's so much sugar, though.
The sugar
Bleached
is put
sugar.
into
I
an
didn't know sugar was
automated packing
bleached.
machine. Gary is here to
Sorry
monitor
about
the
that.
machine
I didn't
for
know my cat
issues,
had
but he
muted me.
currently has his
She is
headphones on,
currently
and will
throwing
fail
a
to notice
tantrum
when a
because
rat
it's
falls
kitty
from the
dinner
ceiling
time.
into a bag. Well done, Gary. By giving the customer a free bonus with their bag of sugar, you
Ooh.
deserve a raise.
He does deserve
This
a raise.
landowner white sugar is available in a plethora of different packages and brands. You can also have a daily American
Come
dose
here.
served to you on an extra large plate.
Come here, tabbies. They don't bleach sugar? Maybe it's sun bleached. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they don't put bleach in sugar. That'd be kind of bad. They would kill people with that. But anyway, let me return to my chat. The cat. Yeah, my cat muted my microphone part of the way through that, and I just realized it. Let me go back to my nice cafe setting. Hello. I am Bika. Ambika. Let me make myself normal sized. I know, Tabitha. Tabby. No, that's not a toy. Okay. Okay, though. Kitty, that is not a toy. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and stop stream now just because I did want today to be short and I just wanna go eat my dinner. But I am gonna be raiding today. I do want to do a raid because that is one thing I do want to start regularly doing is raiding. Let's see. Let's look at the tag. I'm usually fairly, well, it does take me a while to pick someone. Or not a while. It takes me just a bit of time. A little bit of time. I want to rate someone who's relatively small too. Any suggestions? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna raid this person. We're gonna raid Ice just because, for one thing, I really do like Ice. And also, he's playing Ace Attorney and I love Ace Attorney. Shh. Is my raid small? Yes, but it's okay. I hope everyone had a really good time and enjoyed the stream. Yeah, go get your cake. Cake is good. And I hope the cake came out good. Bye, everyone.